Okay, welcome to this video of the MicroPilot. We are at Deanland Airfield. We've just got back from flying at Swanborough Farm, and we just did a sunset flight at Beachy Head. I hope you enjoy this video, and let's go back to me at the start of the flight and come up with us in the air. So I left my chart in the Eurostar yesterday, which ended up being flown back to Deanland. So I need to get it out as well. This is the plane we flew to Scotland and back to pick up. Coming up in a future episode sometime soon will be me doing the conversion from the MicroPilot microlight rating to the MicroPilot SSEA rating. It's a simple single-engined aircraft, which is this. Right, okay, got my chart. Let's go flying. What are your first thoughts?
It looks pretty modern.
Pretty modern? More than what you were thinking? Yeah, but you're used to dealing with tiger moths.
Vintage stuff, yeah.
Stomps, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
Well, this is a Jeep.
Oh.
I work with him at Shoreham. Sorry, it's a bit blurry. The camera's not sorting itself out. But I work with him at Shoreham Airport, and hopefully there's a video coming out soon about what I do there, which will be really cool. I'm basically running the Lancaster Bomber Simulator we've got there, and that'll be open for people to pay for experience flights on sometime soon in the future. But today we're going up for the first time in a while in the C-42. I had an interesting story yesterday where I landed at Shoreham Airport after meeting my girlfriend's dad for the first time, so I took him flying, and then just as I started up back on the apron at Shoreham, we had a total brake failure. So I had to spin the aircraft to the left, cut the engine, and then we were stranded there in Shoreham for a while. So we had to leave the aircraft there. Someone else came out, sorted it out, and flew it back the other day. Because our flight was cut short yesterday, I want to go up again today. So today we're going to do a sunset flight over Beachy Head after landing at Swanborough Farm for the first time. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, like all the usual stuff, and come along with us. There's some interesting differences in flying at sunset than there are during the day. No, thermals will be more predominantly afternoon time-ish if it's a hot day. But no, low sun basically.
Right. Okay.
So certain headings of flight,
really hard.
mainly westerly headings, we're going to be restricted in visibility. Hence, look out for other aircraft. Okay. And just basically just seeing where we're flying as well. Obstacle avoidance, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. So that's where we need to pay extra attention on this sort of flight. Clear prop. Deanland Radio, Golf Hotel, Echo Victor Romeo. Entering runway 24 for an immediate takeoff. Okay, I can't see anybody on flight.
Clear on my side.
Nobody on crosswind or on downwind. Okay, turning on onto the runway now. Runway is clear. Take my abort point is about halfway down the runway. I'm happy to go, are you?
Yes, very happy.
Brilliant, okay.
That was a quick climb.
Yeah, it is.
I already hear the bells. Everything about you calling out to me. I got to hold.
That's addictive already, isn't it?
Yeah.
Baby, I'm not running around looking.
And then I'll climb out at 70 knots.
So are you at full throttle at the moment?
Yeah. T's and P's are fine. All good. Your only other job is to look out for other aircraft for me.
Okay.
But apart from that, we're all good. Deanland Radio Golf Hotel Echo Victor Romeo has departed the airfield to the southwest towards Swanborough Farm, 1,500 foot. Okay,
You really cover the distance, don't you?
Yeah. So
Yes,
I'm
you
just
make it
going to
so
listen
quickly.
to Shuram for a second, just in case.
D-man traffic, Golf Echo Delta Echo Echo is taxiing to 24 hold.
Get you out of my mind.
D-man radio, Golf Hotel Echo Victor Romeo is overhead Lewis, southwest bound, just going to Swanborough Farm.
Roger that, Golf Echo Echo.
Okay, I was just letting him know what we're doing. Right, I'm going to tune in the safety com frequency with 135, 475. And D-man radio, Golf Hotel Echo Victor Romeo is changing to safety com 135.475. Okay, so we've got to stay clear of New Haven today because there's captive balloon NOTAM over there, which I can see on Skydoing anyway, so we're going to steer well clear of that. Okay, so we're pretty much abeam Swanborough now. It's off in that direction.
Yeah, it's, so that's Kingston.
I'm visual with it now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Okay, it's a nice big long runway. I can see the aircraft at the side of it. Nice and clear. So what I'm going to do, because I've not landed here before and there's an unmanned radio and things like that, I'm going to do a low approach and go around of the field.
Okay.
So we're just going to fly up the runway as if we're landing on it, but I'm going to fly to the right hand side of it, and just so I can visually see the runway. We'll fly around it and then we'll basically go around and land.
I've seen a lot of planes land there because I cycle past and they come in very low over the downs, about 200 feet,
Yeah.
just on the approach,
Okay.
which is there, over there, that field over there, I think.
Yeah. We're approaching 24 today because he said if the wind is okay with it, he prefers landing runway 24 and taking off runway 06 because it's better. Okay, so runway looks clear to me. It's all good. Okay, I'm gonna climb.
Wow, this is a good climb.
Yeah.
Funky little houses down there.
Yeah, runway looks all good to me, everything's clear. I'm conscious of the wind now, that's fine. All good. See, we're climbing like we normally would out of an airfield, but look how close the hill is.
I know, when I cycle, my parents live just there, when I cycle along there, the plane's approaching really low for that runway.
Yeah. Well, obviously they'd have to be to land there.
To get down, yeah.
Right, completely power idle now. Full stage of flaps. We keep that at this
Okay.
yellow triangle there.
And is it just holding that angle by itself?
It's just trimmed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just trimmed at the minute, so it's actually fine that. But if not, you'd normally do it yourself. Conscious power lines below. Need to just be aware of those, basically. Okay, runway clear. Landing. Swanborough Farm traffic, Golf Hotel Echo Victor Romeo, landing runway 24.
Owls are staring at us.
Pardon?
Nothing.
We use aerodynamic braking, so you know if you hold the nose off the ground,
Yeah.
it's presenting a lot of surface area to the wind, so you can slow down quicker. So I don't think we go here to oh yeah, it's got a C there, which means reporting point. I'm just going to get the aircraft well clear. Right, we'll shut down here quickly. I'm quite literally just going to jump out, pay the landing fee, and we'll get off again. Okay, all electrics off. But look at how long that runway is. Okay, so I'll do something interesting. I'll do a flapless takeoff, because we don't require any flaps. Which means I have to be more conscious of my airspeed. But apart from that, we've got massive amount of space in front of us.
What is the takeoff airspeed on this? 6.
So we climb out at 60. You could get off the ground by about 50, but you sort of feel it, and then you let the aircraft speed up till you're about 60, and you angle the aircraft so it's climbing at 60, you know, so the more up you're pointing, the less you're going to have speed. So you just angle it enough so it's at 60, and that's a really good angle of climb.
Same in heli.
Okay, so right, our power checks. Obviously we always do this, but there's a sense of satisfaction knowing that we've just flown, you know, so the aircraft is flyable. But at the same time, a nice little thing I heard was you might have flown an aircraft loads of times, and you might have flown the same route thousands of times, but you've only flown that flight once.
I remember that.
Okay, right, all good?
Yeah, good.
Right, let's go. Runway's clear. Let's go. Feel how that bump.
Fuck.
Because I've not got any flaps in, I can get a really good speed up down here.
Scare the shit out of all these cows, literally.
Right, I'm going to pull back.
Just before we hit the tree.
So I'm not pulling back too hard, because I don't want to lose too much airspeed whilst I'm close to the ground. So I'm going to climb out at 70 now. 70 knots. Because all the circuits are to the south, I'm going to do a slow turn onto crosswind. And we'll turn this way around. We'll go to the beach.
So did you look at what the circuit was on this before we got here?
Yeah, I got all the information off him when I spoke to him on the phone yesterday, basically.
Cool.
Just like us now, this is a very popular place to fly to, so always looking out for traffic.
Yeah.
It was about 2,700 feet above us where I had that near miss with a private jet.
High tension pylon in 400 nm, it says it.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're over the sea, aren't we?
Okay, I'm conscious of my fuel because we only took off with about 2 hours worth of flight.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to feel like we're moving a lot quicker now because we're going with the wind.
Wine. A cigar.
Gin and tonic.
Yeah.
I've not heard anyone unsure approach at all, so like I think we're like the only people in the air at the moment. How cool is that?
It's amazing.
In like this massive area of Sussex, we're the only people
How does that
in the
happen?
air. I know. How cool is that? Okay, we've got plenty of fuel left. I can see it all.
You can see it.
You can see the fuel tank through this gap here. So not only do you check this, you can check through the gap.
Have you got a night rating?
No.
So we've got like 20 seconds to get back to base?
No. So it's a good question though. So legally you're allowed to fly till half an hour after sunset because daytime lasts half an hour after sunset basically because
okay. As in the sun's up there.
Yeah, because even though the sun's set, there's still light around, if you know what I mean. But as is sort of shown in front, see the horse down here?
Oh yeah. Oh, fuck. That was cool.
As is shown in front, if there's loads of clouds, it gets even darker. So even though legally it's okay,
it may not be. Yeah, there's a cloud right over my car and it's raining in it.
Dino Radio Golf Hotel Echo Victor Romeo is crosswind for runway 24, right on circuit. So I am a little bit high, so I'm going to wing dip into wind and opposite rudder. So that presents a lot of surface area to the wind, which means we lose a bit of airspeed. Yeah, we lose a bit of airspeed and altitude without diverting off the path we're trying to achieve.
So that's right rudder in.
No, left
rudder.
Left rudder, right aileron. We point the wing into wind when we dip it, basically.
Yeah.
Right, so we're on a better approach path now.
Fuck, this is a scary one.
Dealing radio, Golf Hotel Echo Victor Romeo short final runway 24. Going around.
Because we're running out of space.
Yeah, we had barely any airspeed. Dealing radio, go Hotel Echo Victor Romeo going around.
God, this is fast, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Didn't seem to be dropping speed at all then.
Pardon?
We didn't seem to be losing much
No,
speed.
and that's because there's barely any wind. I'm going to have to go around and we'll go in on full stage of flaps on the way in. Yeah, the second time I've had to do a go around now. And last time the reason was exactly the same, but it was crosswind. So I had barely any headwind, so it was the exact same thing. I don't know if doing a night rating would be fun or not. You know, because it's a lot more, you know, obviously with barely any light at all, like it'd be a lot more stressful trying to do stuff. Right, full stage of flaps are in. Turning final now. Side slip again.
Oh. What speed are we looking at touching down at?
So I'm looking to try and keep it on the
on that orange bit.
On that triangle, which is about 50 knots there. Dealing ready, go Hotel Echo Victor Romeo final runway 24. What I'll do is I'll get us really low this time and do a very long and slow powered approach. It's called a short field landing, so it's full flaps. Long and low approach, and you control your approach with your power, you know, keeping your height.
Yeah.
And then it means you can put your wheels down exactly on the spot you want to get them down on.
Which it looked like we were going to do last time, because we only just cleared the fence by those things.
Yeah. Well, that was what I was trying to do, but still, because we didn't have full flaps, I didn't get it down where I wanted to get it down. There we go. Perfect.
Oh, well done. Got a little cigarette as well.
So the flaps are up, transponder off, and fuel pump off. Okay. Perfect. So I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, thanks, man.
Okay, so thanks for flying with us on that video. Hope you like and subscribe, do all the usual stuff. There'll be a video coming out soon about the work that me and Ajit do up at Perrier. But apart from that, like and subscribe like usual. I've got a Patreon account, so all the details of that are in the description below. And I hope you enjoy the video and come off again with us on our next flight. Thanks. See you again.